Hello, trader. So, with the upcoming ADP non-farm employment change, unemployment claims, and FOMC meeting minutes, we can see that GBP pairs getting volatile, and we can see on the lower time frame on GBP USD and GBP JPY, both of these instruments currently showing significant trading opportunity. So let's do a complete multi-time frame analysis to see where we can find trading opportunity in both of them, starting with GBP JPY, looking at the monthly chart to see overall picture. Now from the monthly we can see that GBP JPY previous monthly close with this huge bullish candle. Now this monthly bull candle also closed creating series of lower high in this significant monthly resistance line. Now this monthly candle also joining to the series of lower high. We have seen that so far the market has tried to break this high, and from that zone the price has got a strong rejection. And as the market rejected from this very strong resistance line here, what I think that potentially we could see a support test on GJ from the monthly. So bigger picture, we could see downside bias here. Looking at the weekly perspective, weekly we can see there is a weekly impulse from here to the resistance line. And this current weekly candle after the previous weekly bearish price action, the price tested this high, which is a very important liquidity zone. And from that zone, the market managed to reject. And with the rejection, expecting GJ potentially, but I think that if we look at the weekly perspective, we might see a weekly support test here as this is a high liquidity zone. Now dropping down to the daily chart, what we can see that there is a daily doji formation here, which is a very important doji on the daily. And after this doji, the price we can see after this resistance line, the price is getting a rejection here. And as we can see, it almost formed a triple top in that important level of resistance, creating series of higher low, slowly getting rejected. We might see that now GJ to come back potentially to this order block where there is a previous resistance, which is turning support here. Now looking at the intraday perspective here on GJ, we can see that this is where we have seen that there was an order block here, series of higher low formation with a multiple liquidity grab. From this zone we have seen a very strong impulse followed by this correction, and we have seen another impulse, and followed by we can see series of lower high formation. Here the market is grabbing liquidity, getting rejection every single time. Now this current session we see that it's a bearish engulfer. If we look at this high of this intraday time frame, we can see the prices cross this high, slowly breaking below. And lower time frame price action, it may form what I think that on the 1 hour potentially an inverted head and shoulder, a head and shoulder, and then could see that the market is breaking below this support level here, as this is a very important support as the market is breaking in that direction. So the bias could be in that zone here. So this is where I will be waiting for potential entry opportunity. As soon as you will find suitable and according to the rules of the strategy, you will be looking for short on GBP JPY. Now let's see GBP USD. Now we can see that almost similar kind of pattern on GBP USD. Let's look at the highest time frame, looking at the monthly chart to see overall picture in the market on GBP USD. Looking at the monthly, we can see that from here there's a very strong breakdown here on GBP USD, and back to back 3 months strong drop. This month we can see the price tested multiple times this previous support zone here, which is turning resistance, and from that zone the price has got a strong rejection. And looking at the weekly chart, we can see that from the weekly the price as expected reached that liquidity zone where they are back to back 3 weekly opening and closing, which is a high liquidity zone. As the price moves from liquidity to liquidity, if we look at the daily, we can see the daily pin bar previous day from that important zone where the price has crossed this daily 20 EMA, and currently it's breaking below on the lower time frame. And This is another liquidity zone here below this support level. And if we look at the 4-hour chart on GBPUSD, we can see that there is a head and shoulder formation here, and that head and shoulder might lead that price again back to this important liquidity zone. I think that the price may try to retest this significant support level here. Looking at the 1-hour chart here, we can see a visible head and shoulder that might give this momentum to the downside. So on the lower time frame, we can look for potential selling opportunity as soon as we will find according to the strategy. So let's see how the market giving us that opportunity. After a price action confirmation, we will be looking for potential trading opportunity in this market. Traders, I hope that you enjoyed this free education and analysis. If you enjoy, make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Thank you, and I'll see you soon in my next analysis.